you have jẹ́ the lady, o ti jẹ́ tán, o ti mú tán, o wá squeeze yẹ, o wá fẹ́ jùnú, ìwọ wá sọ pé aláyé wá sọ pé kìnìkan ṣẹlẹ̀ níbì kan, I cannot show that responsibility. Má fún ẹni tí má wá fún ẹ. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Carversations with Bemi. Look at me guys, I have all this full face of makeup. I will explain in subsequent vlogs why this makeup is on my face. But anyways guys, real quick, Carversations today, and I have listened to you guys. Actually, I've been wanting to do Isha to film an episode with my husband, and he is on Carversations today. So talk about yourself, introduce yourself real quick.
Introduce myself again.
Just talk. See, the Conversations is short videos, so it's not long video.
You guys know me now. My name is Toye. Bemi's husband.
Yes.
Tisha's father. Kenny.
Whatever. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Conversations are short videos where I just talk about everything going on in Nigeria, issues that I feel like we should all talk about, and then I share my opinion. Well, he gets to share his opinion today, and then you guys get to leave your opinion in the comment section down below. Yeah. So if you're interested in this video, just keep watching. Okay, so in today's episode of Conversations, I'm going to be talking about family affair. That's why this man is that's why he's on the channel today, you guys. But I'm talking about family affair today, and it's what inspired it was something that a post that I saw on Instagram. I'll read it out to you guys, and then we'll both share our opinions on about what we think about this. So pretty much it says, my uncle refused to marry a lady because she has a lot of siblings with no dad and their income level wasn't that great. Sometimes love is not enough. He was just scared of savoring too many responsibilities, and I agree with his decision. So basically what this is trying to say is that he was talking about his uncle, that his uncle refused to marry a lady because the lady had a lot of siblings, and you know, their income level wasn't so great and they don't have a dad, and he was just scared. Like, he loved the lady, but he was just scared that he was going to take on too much responsibilities. And yeah, so special guest on the show today. What do you think about this?
The thing is, with things like marriage, love, relationships, everybody's preference and their requirements in a relationship are different. Now, I'm trying to see things from the guy's point of view here. I understand him. He's probably looked and still and said, oh, this woman has all this number of siblings, and clearly she's probably the one taking care of them. And now that he's coming into the picture, it will be irresponsible of him not to chip in and take care of them. And he's looked at his pocket to say, look, I cannot afford to do this. The truth is, love is not always enough. Let's say they get married because they love each other.
Yeah.
And then all of these responsibilities now start to come up. And he can't afford it. First of all, he will resent her for bringing those responsibilities into his life. Because whether you like it or not, somebody has to take responsibility. He will resent her for that. She will resent him for not being able to afford it. And the moment resentment gets into their relationship, they begin to go apart. And then at the end of the day, the likeliest destination of that relationship is that it will end. So I think he just did from the beginning what would have happened at the end, without going through the emotional distress, the emotional blackmail, the emotional stress of having to try to provide for these people and finding out that he can't. Because the honest truth is, those siblings are going to be somebody's responsibilities, and like their elder sister, she'll want to take responsibility for them.
So I get what you're saying, but then from what I read, he said my uncle refused to marry a lady. So I feel like they have gotten to the point where, like, they started talking about marriage. So my question is, why did he have to wait up until that moment to break this lady's heart, to tell her that he's no longer interested? Because at the beginning, you knew that she had siblings and you decided to carry on with the relationship. I just felt like it was a very sorry excuse. I understand that, you know, everybody's trying to make economical decisions in this day and age. Listen, even men are not trying to marry a lady that does not have anything doing, because I have guy friends that will say, listen, chill. One woman should just give me ticket and just say, wo wale, Lossy Dubai, like men too want that. Do you understand? So they're not looking for people. They're looking for people that would also better their lives. They're not looking for liabilities. So my own is, from the beginning of time, you knew that you did not want such responsibility. When you guys started talking at it, and she was like, I have 7 siblings or whatever, and my dad is not anymore. You should have seen that as a red flag, and you should have been like, listen, I can't continue with this relationship. So I just feel like it's a very sorry excuse to quit the relationship, rather than you should just quit since the beginning. So it's now that he's getting to marriage, he's now knowing that I cannot shoulder all this responsibility, and he has probably slept with her.
It's one of
slept with her.
I think it's one of 2 situations. Scenario 1, the person who posted this thing did not post it as it was. So probably this man found out this information at the beginning and said, look, I'm not going ahead with this.
So that's if we're assuming that he found it at the beginning, which I doubt. That's
one scenario. The second scenario is he got to know this lady. She mentioned the siblings, but she never really made him understand the gravity or the responsibility. He might not even have been alive, but he probably did not let him understand the level of how much she was responsible for these guys. So maybe in their going out, the baby's still doing all the things they're supposed to do for her siblings, but she never really involved him in that aspect of their life. But the moment he began to get serious, he realized that, look, if I'm getting married to this person, I'm also getting into her family, and these are siblings.
So you did not realize that one in the beginning. When he was taking out on dates, he did not realize that one.
These are not first, second, or third date conversations. These are conversations that
you did not ask me how many siblings I had from the beginning.
Yes, it's one thing to know that you have this number.
I did not ask you how many siblings you had from the beginning.
You're not letting me land.
Oh, yeah, land, sorry.
It's one thing to know the number of siblings. It's another thing to understand the extent of responsibility. You can have 5 siblings and they are taking care of themselves and they are fine.
Yeah, so these are things you can also find out at the beginning when you just start dating. So what? Oh,
3 dates,
so you have a sibling. Oh, what do they do? Oh, my brother is in school. He's in his 3rd year. Oh, my sister is. So you don't ask that question in the first date.
Yes, you know, but according to the story, it's only their father that is not alive. Or their mother might be capable of taking care of these things.
That's what I'm trying to say is that from the beginning you would have known. Okay, maybe she has like 4 or 5 siblings, and you're like, my brother is in school. Oh wow, he's in school. Yeah. So how are you guys paying the school fee? Those are questions that I feel like you could have asked from the beginning, because if he legitimately did not want a liability, or he couldn't take over all these responsibilities, these are questions I think he could have asked at the beginning. It's not when you have Jedi lady oti jetan oti mutan o wa squeeze here o wa fe junu iwo wa sọ pé alaye wa sọ pé kinikan ṣẹlẹ̀ níbì kan, I cannot show that responsibility. My
reservation with that point of view is the fact that we are looking at it as a case of him taking from her or her taking from him. The relationship is mutual, and first 2-3 dates, to be honest, that's still like your honeymoon phase of getting to know each other.
I'm here to tell you as a lady, first 2, don't mind him, in the first 2-3 dates, ask all the questions you need to ask. Questions like this,
it makes you look, I don't know how to put it.
Babe, there are subtle ways to ask these questions. I know you're not. I'm not even gonna lie, if I knew that you had like 7 siblings that you were going to be sending to school,
that's the thing, you can't know that on the first date.
Babe, in the first couple of dates you will know. As a woman, you will know. You will find out. We've seen all these scenarios. You will use time to find out, because you want to know where you're. We're not playing again in this age and time. We're not playing at all.
See, there's the problem. It sounds like you want people to go into relationship with this idea of bang bang bam.
Yes. But at least when you meet somebody, there's starting to be a liking to, okay, I'm feeling this person.
Yes.
Then you start asking the right questions. You're gonna wait till months after you start dating to find out this information. This person was talking about, he said, my uncle refused to marry. It means they had gotten to that point where they started talking about marriage. Maybe they had even gone for introduction.
They can't have gone for introduction and make this decision.
No, they can't. Maybe they went for introduction.
They can't have gone for introduction and make this decision. That's why I said the person who posted this just didn't post it didn't use the right semantics. So his uncle met somebody and then realized, she has 7 siblings, and he backs out. That's probably what happened. Him coming to say, my uncle wanted to marry.
If that's the case, then that's fine. Because nobody's trying to have anybody as a liability. But if you have the money, By all means, if you have the money, take care of the person. If you like, sponsor all the person's children, siblings abroad,
Yeah,
and I know
that's
that
one
one is
scenario.
fine.
The other
But
scenario
you
is
are
that
the one that knows your pocket. You're the one that know how much you earn. You're the one that you are looking at your salary gone. Me at the girl I want to marry. Not to not talk of having all these other responsibilities. Do you understand?
exactly, which is why I cannot even blame this guy.
If
making
it was in this case that you were talking about, that it was from the beginning that he found out, then I do not blame him for making this decision.
Okay, let's even assume in scenario
But
2.
if it is after that they have reached marriage something,
okay, let's even assume. Let's even assume that he got to marriage point and he makes his decision.
What now happen?
In the long run, don't you think this decision is better for everybody?
Sorry, battery died and we had to switch filming devices. So video quality is definitely going to be totally different. But people will take it like that, Sha.
Anyway, like I was saying, so let's assume.
You have to speak louder here because this mic.
Let's assume that the second case where they've dated for a while and they've been discussing marriage, that's what even happened. Don't you think it's better for everybody involved that he ended up taking his decision knowing that he couldn't afford to take up this responsibility?
I agree that it's better for all parties involved.
Exactly.
But where I have an issue in this whole thing is that like you said, let's assume that he waited till marriage period. It's not fair. It's not fair on the lady. Do you know how heartbroken she is? In fact, do you know that she might have been telling those her siblings that don't worry, God has blessed us, God has sugared our tea, God has buttered our bread, God has sent helper to us, because Allah kí wọ́n látọ̀run wá sísàlẹ̀ to help somebody, èèyàn náà ló máa ń send.
Yeah, but the whole in that is she clearly knows what the pocket of this guy is like.
She may not know. She may not know. She may not know. She may not know.
How is she planning to get married to somebody and don't know what the person's financial ability is?
I mean, you might have an idea. You might have like, oh, listen, some people don't know. Some people don't want to ask because they don't want to feel like gold diggers. Let me just lamole, because they feel like if I start asking a guy how much are you earning, because they feel like if you start asking a guy how much do you earn, that the guy will probably start thinking that what's the issue?
I think that's
so she may not even know.
That's irresponsible and naive.
But what if she even knows? Maybe the guy is earning like 1 million, 2 million every month.
Exactly. So if the guy is earning,
and so in her head he's capable, but then the guy is like, oh, how long do I want to do this for?
I get that, and that's okay, but I feel like at the end of the day, in the long run, everybody will be better for this decision, because
everybody will be better.
Yes,
including the lady that has been heartbroken.
Because the truth is, if she had gone ahead and married this man, if she had gone ahead and married this man, and the man 5 years down the line says, look, I can't do this anymore, and she probably has 1 or 2 kids by then, would the heartbreak not be like times 10?
It may not be, because it's just her siblings that she will tell that, please, my husband have tried for April for 5 years.
No, it's going to be,
find the square root.
It's going to be, let's not forget that the poster said they love each other.
Of course.
Yes, so it's not an easy decision for anybody. They love each other, so there's going to be the heartbreak of, oh, I'm not going to be with the person I love anymore, because they can't carry this responsibility anymore. Do you get? So it's a multi-layered effect that it's going to have if they went ahead with that marriage. Even now, for the guy, let's not also forget, they love each other. It would have been hard for him to say, look, I can't do this anymore because I cannot afford it.
It's okay. I said what I said. He has, honestly, I'm even glad that we are on different pages on this particular topic, because people always think that we think alike. It's not anything we think alike. So
I'm just trying to look at it from the guy's perspective.
Because you're a guy now. But his perspective was related to my own. If you're a guy, you look at it from the man's perspective.
Let me look at it from the woman's perspective. Yes, she's going to be heartbroken in the now. She's going to be heartbroken right now that, okay, this thing didn't work. But in the long run, she'll be happy. Especially,
she has been with somebody for maybe like 3 years. Other suitors that are suitable.
We don't know.
I'm just giving that scenario. Other suitors that they've left her alone.
Yes, and that doesn't mean there will not be other suitors. So in the long run, she finds out
you are Messiah that's bringing suitors to her.
What
the Yoruba say,
there's always going to be suitors.
If she wants to marry her, because she doesn't have to marry.
There's always going to be suitors. But the thing is, in the long run, she'll be happier for the fact that, look, I've not had to go through any harrowing marriage where finances are a problem. Because to be honest, finance is one of the first things that will break up a marriage, long before love does, or long before any other thing does.
You're right about that, Sha, but I still don't agree with the route that the man took.
Which other route
Anyways,
could he have taken?
me, I say you should have said it from the beginning. From when he met the lady and they had talked about it, you should have just straight, let everybody be going their ways. Anyways, that is where the sun sets here. My work is done. So that is where we are ending today's conversations. I would really love to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Once again, I apologize for the change in quality of the video. Camera battery died, so we had to switch, yeah, so I really would love to know what you guys think about this. Please leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you to my guest for coming today. You're going to be coming more often, it's Carversations.
Money matter, we just talk finish. You go pay.
Yeah, should show yourself. You're showing your Yoruba-ness. That you don't really don't speak Yoruba very well.
Oh, yeah.
Say it again. Say what you just said again.
I said what I said.
Anyways, yeah. Thank you to my guests for coming to the show. That's
all. No on the radio.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think about it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank my guest also for coming. Share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and you know what it is. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Deuces. Bye.